Well, a lot of chatter about hotels in Maharashtra actually being given the green signal to open up soon. Having said that, it's come with a lot of caveats. So let's help us, dig deeper into that and help understand what really is happening and whether or not hotels and restaurants are actually geared up to open this soon or not, with the caveats and the do's and don'ts list which has been mentioned. Joining me right now, Gurbaxish Singh Kohli, the Vice President at FHRAI, on the show. Mr. Kohli, hi, good morning. Thanks so much for joining in. Help us understand whether hotels are geared up to be up and running with that 33% capacity caveat which has been mentioned by the Maharashtra government.
Yes, hi, good morning. Thank you firstly for having me over. Yes, I can speak about our members, the FHRAI and HRAWI members. We've been always ready since the day we were closed. We were ready to reopen the next day. Regarding this 33% cap, while in our meeting with the CM, which we had day before yesterday, a 2-hour meeting with the Maharashtra CM and the tourism minister, we were made to understand that this would be in a slow and phased manner, obviously, as all over the world. And so also in Mumbai, we were assured that it will start with a cap and then it will be increased gradually and steadily. I think the mindset beyond this would be that it should not, create a surge, a further surge in the pandemic. And not that we see it as such. Now, whether we are geared, yes, we have all our SOPs in place. In fact, we had exchanged our own SOPs time to time with the government. And what we find that is in the final draft, most of our SOPs are included. So we are ready. We have assured the government that we are ready. We are absolutely on sitting on the block to go get this kind of, any kind of business that comes with. The issue being now is whether it's 33%, whether it's 43%, whether it's 100%. We are geared to open up. Are there consumers, customers, guests, travelers who will be able to fill this 33%? We've seen in Delhi, we've seen in the south that where these hotels and restaurants which have been thrown open, they haven't been getting those many people. Before opening the restaurant, I mean, it's a very, very good move. It's welcome that we've opened it because we have to open somewhere and sometime. But we also have to see that the travel arteries have to be opened. The air, the road, and the trains have to be opened to allow such business and leisure travel to start. Then we can truly say we are all open.
So are you saying net that up until we see a full unlocking of the economy and all the air, roadways, etc., you will not be able to fill up this 33% capacity which is being allowed?
Not 33 also, and not even, obviously they're going to increase this capacity in the very, very near future. Yes, that is my concern, that even with 33%, we will not be able to. That's a different thing whether so many hotels would find it feasible to start operations. That is number one. What we must understand is the government has allowed you to start. Now the ball is in your court. Whether you think it's feasible to start or to remain shut. Many will find it, more. I cannot use the word profitable here, but for the want of a better word, many will find it better to keep it shut and not incur so many expenses with opening, for there being no business actually, rather than throwing it open for even 33%. Yes, my concern is that there is not going to be any business, even 33%.
Oh, wow. That's really opening our eyes to what, you're gathering in terms of what some of these players may do, because I'd assume that everyone being cooped up in the house, that there would be some sort of resurgence to actually get back out, maybe check in to a hotel or go to grab a meal outside. But so just let's rewind the clock then. How badly has the sector been hit on account of this impact of the lockdown for the last 3 months with operations actually being shut, and then what's the solution in sight? Because this is a step in the right direction, I'd reckon.
Absolutely, it is a step in the right direction, and as I said, we welcome this. Now it's all we're all skeptical to see whether we will get business, or whether there will be consumer confidence will be bought back. All this is actually what the government should be doing. It should be due to the lack of stimulus, this entire sector has gone down really, really bad. And I don't need to come and tutor anybody on that. It's very, very wide open to see. Yes, what we are hoping that in the near future, when the travel will be open, there will be some movement. But more important than that would be consumer confidence, getting consumer confidence back. The traveler should be confident of going into a hotel and staying without any fear, and also going to a restaurant and eating. The ironical part here is that we fail to see why there was even any restriction on hotels and restaurants. Because if you're allowing people to travel with hardly even 2 inches of space between you for hours and hours together, and obviously rubbing your shoulders and whatnot, where is the social distancing? How is it worse in a hotel where you're segregated in your own room, and it is the best possible way of social distancing? So also, if you're sitting in a restaurant 1.5 meters away, where is the question of contamination? So, we need to get our act together. The government needs to get its act together and stop getting these knee-jerk reactions.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think that now in the long term it's going to be the case of the survival of the fittest only, that because of the huge and the massive burden financially that a lot of these players have had to take, that in the long run only a few will survive, let alone thrive?
Yes, as and when, even if we open today, we estimate at least 30% to 40% of places to shut down for various reasons. Many have been advertising, many have been informing us that we are in no position to operate any longer. Chains would have to be reduced and have been reduced in size. Standalone restaurants, new restaurants, so many new hotels have shut down and cannot operate. Estimated figure would be about 120,000 crores in this last 4 months of shutdown. So not only revenue loss, but this will directly and indirectly affect employment. We employ 12.5% of the total employment in the country, and we contribute to 10% of the GDP. It's high time the government wakes up and smells the coffee and starts giving us a little attention that we really deserve, rather than pushing us back. Because once we are down, it's not going to be really, really easy or even possible to get everybody up.